can see that, and I can see that something is very wrong with these beasts. And yet this was not a stampede. It was not thousands of animals at once. Small groups to slowly wither down the defenses. Does not look good.
Come closer. Come closer.
I understand. We'll speak more in the palace. You tell people that the guards are under pressure, and suddenly healing potions become a luxury. Greetings, Governor. We have a lot to discuss.
We have had our differences, but none can deny your incredible efficiency. You must surely know that were we not desperate, I would not trouble you with this.
I'm listening.
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart immediately.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
Perhaps this endeavor will rebuild our ties, Governor. Things must be worse than I thought, if he was willing to come to me for help. I did him no small disservice when I repeatedly sided against their scientists and scouts and however they call those butchers. What's that about, Afra? Well, I'm here already, so why not? But first things first, we have an immediate threat to take care of. So tell me more about these attacks. And then when the guard is committed to fighting them, a larger group attacks and just rushes through. I also know of a similar tactic used in land combat, which means that someone really is controlling these animals. But it doesn't seem to be natives. We've seen how these animals interact with the natives. They can learn to coexist with them, especially with the Donegada. But they don't outright obey. He means Anon Milfrichteman.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Long story short, I don't think it's Anon Milfrichteman because God requested our help.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
And he even warned us when we were in danger. We could have been eliminated right then and there very easily.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
I guess the guard managed to take care of the rest. Well, mostly experience. You and me both. I had nothing to brag about then. Rest easy, soldiers. You fought honorably, you protected the city.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that is why we're here. Governor Buren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hoped that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Like I said, Governor Buren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers, with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
I understand that your situation is desperate, that you want to take care of what appears most urgent. But it's not simply about me saving a few men. It's about stopping these attacks once and for all. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put an end to it. And then any help you hope to receive won't be needed any longer.
You're right. I'm sorry, these attacks have made me lose my nerve. I don't know what I'm saying. They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Danea Exregau?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks. So I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them. But now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I'll try to find your man and put an end to all this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will you?
You can count on me. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Right, now I know where we're going. And it's possible we end this with Dauf needing to fight anybody. Well, I think I have reasons to be optimistic. It's quite likely the cause of this is an alpha, like the one we found in Katasacht's village. Now, who's behind the alpha? Who is enraging everybody else? That we will need to investigate. But it's unlikely to be the natives because they really don't like those kind of methods. Let's say it that way. And that leaves a very narrow list of suspects we can easily investigate. Asko, you remember what Yora asked us recently? Hey, none of us did it. And we will bring your old master down. See the scouts? Luckily they did not provoke a fight.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you the scouts sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Oh, believe me, Madam Scout, you don't know half of it. I fought alongside them to free their people. I fought alongside them when they were mistreated. But I will stand against them if they endanger women and children.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to...
As I was saying, I helped the natives because what was happening to them was not right. If they are behind this, I think that they would be in the wrong. It's as simple as that for me. Oh no, 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 no. It's not easy. If politics was easy, nobody would want to do it. Only the mad do politics. Oh, I can be mad if I want to. Maybe I'll show you one day.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmet and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse. That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
We need to find out what's making these beasts so aggressive before they overpower this part of the island.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Darren, wait! Where the hell are you running off to? Oh, for the love of all that's holy! Oh, shut up, you don't win battles by scattering around the battlefield like an idiot. You win it by sticking together and helping the man beside you. Now let's deal with these animals and go save your leader.
Careful! You're growing tired! You should drink a potion!
Go on!
You are going to pay for our
Alright everybody, move forward and do not stop until you reach Darren. We need to make sure she's alive. Hold on, we're here.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Come on, come on. Try not to disturb them while I freeze them, okay? Deal with just a few of them at a time.
I will no longer protect you.
Ow!
Watch out! Grenade!
Next time we fight together and you run away like this, I will be the one to kill you, not the animals. Oh shit. Alright people, just get around it, it can only look in one direction. Don't give it too many targets in one place.
happened to our Nadaig?
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely, and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It looks strange. As if it was sick.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last. The attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries. And saw the giant creature attacking their camp. And we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
You. Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Duren. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awalem segrenaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Yeah, we met the god of the island, and it told me I'll need to kill my cousin. That he's behind all of this. So that's the uneasy silent understanding. I don't want it to be right. I just want my cousin to live. I almost lost him to the Malachor. He miraculously got better thanks to Katasak. Katasak sacrificed his life. I was scared to death that Vimbar had killed him. Then Vimbar starts spouting something about isolating him from the world so he wouldn't do any damage. I save him, and now the god of this goddamn forsaken island is telling me that I'm gonna need to kill my cousin. One of the few people in this world I could rely on my entire life. And I don't know what to do. I just want things to calm down. I wanna sit down so I can stop running around this island solving everyone's problems. Got enough of my own. I wanna visit my aunt. I wanna hear what my birth mother was like. But I don't even have time for that. Because now I need to save San Mateos, and before that I need to investigate the lunatic you described, Afra. Alright, let's calm down. One thing after another. We need to get back to Hikmet, inform the governor, and then sneak into the laboratory. Hopefully sneaking in will not take a lot of time, so I can just take a card to San Mateos and deal with that. And what comes after that, I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm not. Thank you, both of you. That sounds like a very reasonable idea. Who's that, Vasco? It sounds familiar.
Sea and love both share a bitter bite. The sea seizes, and love seizes. Love scolds us, and the sea scolds us, for neither are free from tempest's might.
A poem?
Yes, a poem I read and which I was trying to remember. It makes me think of you. Of us. Would you like to spend some time alone with me?
With pleasure. Meet me outside my room the next time we return to the house.
I will meet you there.
Your Excellency, have you been informed?
I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you. Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No, they were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks, and their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. I've never seen anything like it. It was as if it were drunk, possessed by an unquenchable thirst for blood.
These creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
I don't think so. The Guardian looks sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There is no doubt someone is behind these attacks, but currently I have no idea who it might be.
I suspect you will lead the investigation and unravel the mystery, as is your custom. While waiting, take this. It's nothing much, but consider it a gift to thank you for your help. Without you, the population of Hikmet would have suffered terribly.
Thank you. I'm happy to have helped you avoid a massacre, Your Excellency. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Oh, she wouldn't do that. Because if she did, her novel collection would find its way to the hands of Petrus. I solemnly swear none shall find out about your vampire romance. Well, we should be alone in here.
Are you still willing to spend some time with me?
More than ever. Come.
Those who fear the waters should stay within the shore's sight. Those who fear the pain that love procures should shun the flames when love endures, and both shall be safe from founder and blight. That is the next part of the poem. And I also have a question. What do you think about it? Are you afraid of sinking?
I know this poem, and I think this is the way it ends. For if water could quench love's dying embers, your love that burns and pains and severs, I would douse this fire with the sea of all my tears.
Then we shall set sail together on this bitter sea, my tempest.
No, not interrupting anything, we're done talking, let's get to this investigation. One place everybody in this city has to go through. The Coin Guard's barracks. Hopefully Captain Reinhardt can at least point us in the right direction. Maybe some of her scout will know something. Or maybe we catch one of them in a lie and then he tells us what's going on. When do things ever go smoothly with me around? Shut up! Afra, you do not get to criticize. I've seen the novels you read.
Respectfully, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Governor Burren asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us about. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I'm sure they would stop their attack. I need to locate and speak with the other rebels. Do you know where they could be?
No, they don't attack often. I fear they're gathering their forces.
Captain, the patrol we sent to the west has not returned yet.
I may have spoken too quickly, Your Excellency. Although it might still be possible that our men are just delayed.
Perhaps you would allow me to search for them. Maybe they crossed paths with the rebels.
Corporal, do you know which way the patrol went?
Of course, Captain.
You will lead, His Excellency, in hope that our men are still alive.
At your command, Captain. Your Excellency. Find me at the entrance of the camp when you're ready to start.
I'm ready right now, so let's just get going. Well, they claim they lost whole villages. Women, children, elderly, everybody. To the Bridge Alliance. I want to see if there is any truth in those words. And considering the governor has not sanctioned anything like that, and he would be a madman if he did, the only possibility is somebody is doing it on their own accord. Oh, you'll have to get in line. Gauging your reaction right now, it's how I stay alive. For all I know, you could have been involved in all of this. Don't seem that way to me, but I have my eye on you. And my job is to keep peace with the natives, and having people seeing them as bloodthirsty barbarian does not help me. I fought my fair share of natives on this island, don't worry. When you're in a fight, you're in a fight. You do what you have to.
Is that the patrol we're looking for?
Yes. That's them. But 2 of the soldiers are missing. Maybe they managed to escape. They'll surely need help. We should look for them.
Be on your guard. This might be a trap.
Help!
Apparently not.
Help, please! I'm in trouble! Please help me!
This man needs to be cared for. But in his condition, we can't take him back to the outpost.
Allow me.
Magic will stop the bleeding, and a potion should get you moving again. There you go.
Thank you, sir. Without your help, I would probably have died here.
Tell us what happened.
We came across a group of rebel savages. It was a massacre. A few seconds later, only Franz and I were left. We fled. I managed to drag myself here, but he was not so lucky. The savages caught up with him.
Was he captured? Did you see where they took him?
They headed north to Frazonegan, but in the state I was in, I didn't see much else.
Your Excellency, please. We should get him out of there. They're bound to torture and kill him.
We'll take care of it, Corporal. The rebels must have left traces when dragging the prisoner. But not you. You must help your wounded man to reach the outpost. Come on.
None of that matters right now. What we need to do is be quick and get to that village. Maybe, and just maybe, we prevent another battle that way. Siora and Dunkas have pointed out where the villages on this island are, so I'm pretty sure this is the village from which the Nea Exregao operate.
There's our group of rebels. The soldier they captured looks dead.
Quayas.
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the congregation. I'm here because I want to talk to your chief.
I know who you are. The Renaigse on Ol Manawi. What do you want to say to Armal?
I want to talk to him about the abductions and to understand what's going on.
You would be the first Renaigse to care. How do we know you're not just saying that to find out where our camp is?
I am not part of the Alliance. My only goal is to avoid deaths on both sides. Help me. I am your only chance to free your prisoners without bloodshed.
You seem to really believe what you say. I hope I'm not mistaken. Very well.
Let's go.
Well, my nation seeks to trade. War does not really help that. And me personally, I've seen the sick shit the Bridge Alliance does.
It's this way.
And I cannot tolerate that.
Let's stay on guard.
The rebels are not after us. I doubt they'll have set a trap.
I'm letting my comrades know we're here, so that they let us pass. This is our main camp. This is where you will find our Mal. I hope I am not wrong to lead you here, and that you are not a traitor.
I know why the two of you are quiet. And no, I don't know what's going to happen if the bridge attacks. I side by my conscience, Afra, and I will not hold it against you if you do the same and reach a different conclusion than me. Even then, I'll respect you more as my enemy than I would if you lied to me as an ally. Berthir Dumad. I know it's a greeting.
Who are you and what are you doing here, Renaigse?
My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I came to talk to you about the abductions and your forthcoming attack.
And how did you find our camp?
I convinced one of your men to bring me.
Well, I'll tell you what we know, then you'll understand why we have to fight lions. Many seasons ago, Sinol Manawi started to disappear. Lions attacked the villages and took them with them. We never saw them again. They were either crazy or so injured that even our best Donegad couldn't do anything. So we counterattacked and captured some of their soldiers. And we learned that they were taking our people to a place they call a laboratory. It is there that they torture and kill them. They talked about experiments.
Experiments? So that was the reason for all these abductions. But what do they hope to discover?
They hope to find a cure for the Malachor. And I'm afraid they're willing to carry out any atrocity to find one.
We found the laboratory, but it is heavily guarded. So we are preparing for war. Do you understand now?
Yes. And if what you tell me is true, we must put an end to it.
Alert! The lions are attacking!
Traitor! It was you who led them to us!
No, I swear. They asked me to investigate. It was never a question of attacking you.
Then prove it! Fight with us!
The Alliance betrayed me as much as you. I owe them nothing.
Agreed. He turns a blind eye on a lot of things, but this would be a declaration of war.
Bit of poison on my blade.
And the Alliance cannot afford that.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Watch out!
I will make you regret to have come to our island. Come, Renaigse. You will pay for
You have fought bravely, and your word is true on Almanawi.
The Alliance is the ally of the congregation. Taking your side was not a decision I made lightly, but Governor Burren used and betrayed us, and he will answer for it. Please, wait before you attack. I will do everything to dismantle this laboratory and release your people.
I trust you, so we will wait, but don't take too long. Qua awalem seg on Almanawi.
Goodbye.
So the laboratory they described. What do you say we sneak in there and destroy his life's work? Agreed. I think the course of action here is to come in angry and just berate him for what happened. So you two just think about whatever pisses you off the most. Wasco, think about when you got kicked off your ship. Afra, well, when I rescued you.
Lord de Sade, what?
Enough with the formalities, Excellency. You owe me an explanation. Did you order your troops to attack while I was negotiating under a white flag?
I assure you that I have no idea what you are talking about. I would never have placed your life in harm's way. The alliance with the congregation is crucial, and you know it. Your suspicions are unfounded. I'm sorry. It is now clear that decisions are being made without my consent. I'm going.
You mock me, Excellency. I can't believe this matter slipped your vigilance. Everything the Danea Exregao have told me has proven true. Your men attacked and carried off natives. I witnessed it. According to what I've been told, they are taken to a place where experiments are carried out, where they are tortured.
It is true that I knew of the existence of this laboratory. The place is dedicated to research on the Malachor. If a remedy is ever to be discovered, it will happen there. But I assure you that I was not aware that natives were being taken there.
Allow me to doubt your sincerity, Excellency. I intend to pay the place a visit and see for myself what happens there. Who directs the research?
Our most brilliant savant, the Dr. Asili. Certainly his legend precedes him. He is the master of your friend, the Professor Afra.
Dr. Asili is no longer my master, and I regret that he ever was. We should be off to Sade. If this laboratory were what I think it is, the best course of action would be to burn it to the ground.
Well, it's his ass on the line. I think he realized that there's somebody in this city who basically turned him into a figurehead without him noticing. That does thing to a man's ego. Alliance worships science, and he's afraid we're going to make the doctor into a martyr.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the
Let's leave that discussion for another time. I believe we're close, so stay on your guard.
Halt! No one enters!
You speak to the legate of the merchant congregation, soldier. I have been sent by Governor Burren. I have to talk to Dr. Asili.
I don't take orders from the governor, nor the congregation. Be on your way.
I wonder who gives him his orders. Better to avoid a useless confrontation.
Very well. We're leaving.
Luckily there's only those two brutes around. And they're too focused on the street.
I expect to find a place like this hidden here.
There must be other guards. Be careful.
Oh, what's that smell?
How awful. They've been reduced to burning the bodies.
How many have they killed?
I don't know. They won't get a single one more.
Watch out! Grenade!
Let's see if you can walk.
Watch out! Grenade!
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
On my blade. And let's go!
We're clearing the outside, then we're going to see who is in this hellhole.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Watch out! Grenade! Watch out! Grenade!
Take a potion if you want to.
Be careful! You're growing tired! You should drink a potion!
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
You are on Olmenawi. Are you going to free us?
Yes, that's why I'm here. And to find out what's going on.
What's going on? We are locked up. They make us drink horrible things. We're starving. They hit us. They take our blood. They cut us up. They tell us we will die to save the Renaikse from a horrible disease. But I pray that the wicked birds catch it and die. Please get us out of here.
I will do my best. Don't worry.
I can't believe that a silly could have fallen so low.
Afra, you left. When he started going overboard, you left. Staying with him would not change things. And besides, you are here trying to stop him. He has this entire city in his pockets and you're trying to stop him. So let's do that.
poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
These poor people lost their lives only a few hours ago. They could not survive this mutilation.
This is disgusting.
If only we'd known sooner.
This note carefully describes the sequence of the experiments. There are even sketches. It's hard not to feel sick. This is proof of all the horrors committed here.
If your courts are too dumb to convict him, I'll help you with that.
Who are you? You have no right to be here.
I have come to free your prisoners, and put an end to all the horrors that take place here.
I knew this would happen eventually. This all went too far. Dr. Asili, he lost his mind a long time ago. But what are you going to do with us?
Arrest you. Then I expect you will be sentenced.
No, please! We only followed the doctor's orders. We tried to stop him, but he is the director of the lab.
You could have reported it to the governor or left this place.
He threatened to destroy our lives. We could not... Please, don't lock us up.
You can say all of this in court. It's up to them to judge you.
They will want to make an example of us. We'll not see the light again.
You should have thought about that before helping that monster.
Afra? Fair enough. Now, let's talk to Asili.
Afra? What a surprise to see you here. You finally came to your senses.
Master, it's not...
Who is this person?
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I'm here to put an end to your crimes.
My crimes? What are you talking about? My work was for the good of humanity. Don't tell me you're crying over some savages. The survival of our species requires sacrifice.
Then you should have sacrificed yourself.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Stop! Think of my knowledge. All that I have accomplished. That can never disappear.
Whether I like it or not, that is for the court to decide.
But I'll be out soon. My colleagues will understand the importance of my work.
We shall see about that.
Yeah, now let's gather whatever evidence we can and make sure this guy never sees the light of day again. What is this? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. So the reason Constantine got sick is this monster.
I can't believe it. Constantine's malachor was caused by Asili. The potion we were made to drink when we landed on the island was contaminated. How dare he do such a thing? And why?
Either this doctor is crazy, or he wanted to provoke a war against the natives and the congregation.
He wanted prisoners of war.
Thank you. Thank you. We owe you our lives.
Just a little more patience. I still have to release the other prisoners.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet. I thought I was losing my mind in this cage.
I must release the other prisoners. You will be out soon. Now that they are free, we must help the prisoners escape this place.
If they leave through the city, Hikmet guards will arrest them.
So we have to find another way to get them out. It's blocked. There you are. You're free.
You have saved our lives. How can we thank you? We will never forget what you have done for us on Al-Manawi.
Yes, we will always be grateful.
We're not very far from the Hikmet outpost. You'll have to be careful.
I know how to reach the port without being seen.
Perfect. As for you, you should take refuge in Vigshadir. You will be safe there, but you should avoid the Alliance patrols.
We'll get there. Qua awal and Segven.
Now, the one thing left to do is to make sure Silly is sentenced. Well, whatever happens, I will not let him go free.